here I am in sunny Colorado, very warm Colorado in June, and I told you last month, as I finished the pattern for my velvet coat, that I wouldn't exactly be putting it in a suitcase and bringing it with me. So I'm on a break this month. I'm a long way from home, and I haven't brought that project with me, but I have brought this one, which you've seen before. This is my suspenders that have been in progress for a number of years now, and it's taken so long primarily because this has become my travel project. This is what I do when I'm on a plane or in an Airbnb, and it's very easy to transport because everything fits in this little bag. So I've got the little hoop just about fits in one side, and then you turn it over, and I've got the pattern and all of the threads and a little pair of scissors, and there's a thimble in here that my sister bought me in this little kit. So this is what I do when I'm away. And it's really a good example of doing just what you can do when you can. I put myself under a lot of pressure because YouTube puts you under a lot of pressure to consistently keep producing videos. And what do you do when you go away on vacation? I felt a little bit of pressure to bring the cameras with me and do something, but I clearly wasn't going to be able to bring the coat with me. So this is what I can do, and I can make you one of the videos I did last year, which is just something about how to get your head straight. So this is really about not feeling under pressure to do what you should do, but to do what you can do. Whatever you can do at this moment is better than doing nothing. So you can see this in the way that I do video on YouTube in general. I mean, I'm not your average career YouTuber. There are plenty of well-known costubers who are doing this as their career. YouTube is their career. So they do it in a different way from me. They're doing YouTube all the time. Whereas for me, I have, at the last count, 15 employees and contractors and 1,500 clients. I have another business. So this is what I do to support that business. It's not a career in itself. So I do it a little differently because I haven't got as much time as a full-time YouTuber. So I've been coming down to one video a month. I may go back to a little more than that because I don't think it's enough, but we'll see how that works out, because I've got this other business and I can't be putting myself under pressure to try and do all the things all the time. I have to do what I can do and not compare myself to other people. So I'm doing things my own way for my own purpose. My point in doing these videos is not to get the biggest audience possible, but to attract the right audience who might go on one day to join Foundations Revealed. And maybe not. Maybe you're just here to enjoy what I share here, and that's great too. But I'm doing what I can do given the goals that I have. And this again kind of connects with that, not comparing yourself with others. There's another reference for this in the way that my friends in business and I run our businesses. We coined this new phrase during COVID when everything changed and it seemed like we weren't quite sure what to do anymore and how we could, whether we could run our businesses in the same way. Is it okay to get out there and sell memberships right now? And we came to the conclusion that you have to do what you can do. You have to look at what people need right now and say, how can I serve people right now? What do people need right now? How can I help? We coined this new phrase, scrappy is the new perfect, because we couldn't do everything perfectly during COVID. So we started doing everything. It's better to do something scrappy than not do anything at all. This has become a mantra for us business owners. Scrappy is the new perfect. And I would say the same goes for your sewing projects. If you can't do the big, impressive, fabulous project you would like to do, then scrappy is the new perfect. Do what you can do. Always work towards what you can do and work within your capacity and just push yourself a little bit beyond your comfort zone, not beyond everybody else's comfort zone, to do what you can do. So maybe that's in the context of the pattern drafting that you saw me do last month. I was asking questions in the comments about how you draft patterns, whether you draft patterns, whether you use commercial patterns, and just tweak them a little bit where you need to. And plenty of people do. Some people wanted to learn more about pattern drafting from scratch so that you can create a whole pattern from scratch from your unique measurements, which is particularly useful if you've got a non-standard size or shape figure. But it doesn't mean that everybody has to do that. It doesn't mean that if you're very new to this, that you should feel pressured to do that. It doesn't mean that if you're completely math phobic and that was completely intimidating you, that you should aim for that. You don't have to. You do what you can do, and you do what resonates with you and what serves your goals and your ends. I mean, it sounds a little achievement focused to talk about goals in sewing. You may just be doing the sewing for the process, for the enjoyment of it in the moment, and that's fine too. Or you may be very achievement focused and want to make fabulous things and follow in the footsteps of your favourite costumers, your favourite people on social media, your favourite people on YouTube. Whatever your goals are, do what you can do. So that is really a very simple message for this month, I guess. Do what you can do when you can do it. If you're on a plane, do a bit of embroidery. If you're in an Airbnb out in the middle of farm country, then do a little bit of embroidery, because that's what I can do right now. That's what can fit in my hand baggage. Do a little bit of sewing, do a little bit of something creative this month while I'm gone. I will be back at the end of July with another video about the velvet coat, and go do something creative this week. See you soon.